Hey there guys, what is going on? It is Gil right here, back on 59 Mobile, and we are here with a new gacha game to talk about and give our first impressions on. This is Time Defenders. It just dropped yesterday. It's on the same server as the Japanese server, so everybody's on the same level as well. Very similar to like My Hero Academia Ultra Impact, as well as, Danmachi Memoria Freeze. Today with me, we also have Ice Cold Joker to talk about the game. Say hello, mate.
Good morning, everyone. I'm interested to see what this game is all about. I have not heard a single thing about it, so...
Yeah, the only thing I know about it is, Nolar gave me a little bit of a heads up on the game's pay-to-win mechanics. So we're going to be experiencing it for the first time. Nolar just decided to give me a little bit of a tip before we get in. And of course, if you guys enjoy the content that we provide to you on the channel, of course, hit that like button and subscribe. Of course, give your thoughts on what you've seen from this game so far. Maybe you've already played it. And if you have, let us know what you guys think. Alright, so let's start now. I haven't done any of the data downloads and stuff, so we may have to do some cuts here and there, of course, because you know how all of these games work. Sometimes they give you an option to data download on the title screen in itself. Otherwise, sometimes you have to wait for a little bit. But Time Defenders is being made by, well, Vespa Inc. As you guys can see on the bottom, it says it right there. I have absolutely no idea on what the game is like. I don't know what genre it is even. I'm not gonna front. Unless, I could go and check it up right now myself. But, it's taking its time to load. I'm not gonna lie. That's already a bad sign, to be quite honest. Considering most of the other gachas that I play, more or less is fine. But, we're here, we're just waiting, chilling, I suppose, relaxing. But I know from what I know is that it is a strategic RPG, so it's gonna be one of those like very much similar to like Fire Emblem style games and whatnot. Already kind of a bit iffy on that because sometimes it's so hard to get that right. All right, this is taking its own sweet time. I don't know what's happening here. Why are you taking your own sweet time? Come on, game.
We haven't hit a menu. All we've done is chosen the region so far.
Literally, so far we've only chosen the region. You know what? I'm gonna just switch off the Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll help. Oh, there you go.
There
the moment I switch off the Wi-Fi,
your Wi-Fi is crap, Gale.
Apparently. All right, we'll log in as a guest. That's kind of weird considering I'm literally talking to you on my Wi-Fi. I don't know what you're chatting there. I don't think we would be talking very well if that was the case. Alright, so it works here. But yeah, it is a strategic RPG. How has your experience been with strategic RPGs, Joker?
They, like you said, they've been pretty hit or miss. They could be, okay, or they could be just hot garbage, depending on how they want to work it. And if this game's going to be super pay to win, then I'm leaning towards the latter.
Yeah, the thing is, if you look at other strategic RPGs, I mean, I must admit, if this is the starting cutscene, this looks kind of sick. But strategic RPGs have been very hit or miss. You look at Fire Emblems, you look at ARKNIGHTS is more tower defense, but it is a strategic RPG at the end of the day as well. You level up your characters, you strategize to get the events done. And ARKNIGHTS does it really well, in my opinion. The way the dupe system works, the way each unit has its use, nothing seems like it's weak in any fashion. I think, ARKNIGHTS does it well. So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see how Time Defenders does it. I must admit, I do like this intro cutscene. What are you thinking so far from the visuals of the game?
It looks pretty good for a game that I've never heard about. So it's not blowing me away, but it's also not really disappointing. Actually, this looks pretty good. Now that we've gotten into some action right here.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know what these things remind me of. I don't know what... I feel like I remember them from some anime or something, but I don't even know where it's from, to be quite honest.
I mean, it's an anime style game.
We've
watched enough anime that everything looks similar at some point.
You're not wrong, to be honest. I do think that's the case. I don't know. I feel like it reminded me something from Digimon, but I'm probably shipping big time there. I'm not gonna lie. We do have to wait for 3,000 megs to be downloaded, so it might take a little bit of time. As you guys can see on the top left, it says, well, 8%, so I assume this is just gonna rinse and repeat itself. So we might have a bit of a cut here. What I'm gonna try and do, let me bring back the Wi-Fi and see if it works maybe that way. Let's hopefully it works now here, but we might have a little bit of a cut so that we can just move from there basically. We are back. All right. It has been half an hour since the last time you saw us. At least for us, it was half an hour. We waited for a very long time. This download was not quick at all. Primarily, I think it is. Oh, don't. Okay, I was about to say, please don't do this to me again.
More loading.
More downloading. Let's go. But I think it's primarily because we are connecting to a region from far away to do the download. So it's seemingly that's because that's the case. Also, I'm just noticing there was a lot. Okay, that was a bit weird.
You get the screen tear there too?
Yeah, I'm getting the screen tear on Discord. I'm not sure if it is happening on the OBS side of things. Not sure if it's because of my Elgato or the game itself. It doesn't look like it's because of the game. It might be because of the Elgato. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't look too bad right now, I think. Fingers crossed. Is it really noticeable or is it fine now?
It's kind of done it a few times, but it's kind of slowed down on the tearing.
Yeah, it was there. It was present there. I think it's more so just my Elgato. I don't see it on my game. It looks fine on my game. So I think it might be just the Elgato. Give me 1 second. I have an idea as well. Maybe this will help it a bit. Let's see. 1 second.
These cutscenes are not voiced, right? I can't just not hear them on my side.
I don't think you can hear it. I just reconnected it just to see if it'll clear it up. Maybe. Hopefully it clears it up.
Got some Power Ranger moments. All right.
Of course, the Power Ranger moments have to come. Yeah, I don't think I managed to fix it entirely. I'm gonna try a couple of things. You're gonna see some cord moments, but you know,
the cord.
The cord is here as well. All right, let's see. It's connecting back up. I love technical difficulties always. All right, let's see. Enemies are approaching from that direction. This is a residential area. We must stop them here. Wow. Wow, so obvious. All right, so what's the situation here?
All right, so
very impressive.
Yeah.
While you're in combat, the program has looked here. The number of monsters is displayed. You can check.
Durability. Heart meter reaches 0. Oh no.
I mean, we're fine so far. So there's 1 time speed, 2 times speed, which is fair. I mean, that makes sense. I really wish. I mean, I'm happy that there's, you know, a speed up button. That's always good. That's always good in any gacha game.
Yeah.
But
sometimes it locks you behind like content before you can speed up the game, which can be rough. So it's good you can use it.
There's a jump button and a skip button as well for text, which is good. Another good thing. Because that was one complaint we had from Octopath Traveler, was like there was just no skip button for story, and it's like, please stop.
You're here for the plot, so deal with it.
Yeah, you're here for the plot, so stick with it. All right.
So
all
30
right, so we leveled up.
Okay, a whole bunch of training materials.
I really hope this isn't like those gacha games where your character level is tied to your rank level. I hate those gachas.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna front. So where it's like, you know, you have to be like, oh, if you're rank 2, your characters can only level up to 2 or something like that. I hate that.
I don't think I've ever experienced that before. Never had a game lock me out of character rank.
Yeah, I mean, there has been some gachas like that, and they've not been good at all.
So, the flying laptop is his best friend?
Sounds about right.
Those aren't cop uniforms. They also look about my age.
I am noticing the screen tear now, and it's really annoying me. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm getting it too again. Alright.
Also, one thing I noticed, by the way, as well. Do you see this faint thing, the box, and then the white, like it's slightly lighter on the right hand side and the left hand side, and then in the middle it's like a very like translucent thing, like it's darker in the middle, and then the right edge and the left edge is normal.
I kind of see it, but I can't tell if it's from the in-game light. Oh wait, no, there it is.
No, it's from the in-game.
No, it's there.
This is
it's there.
It's in the in-game. It's not even my Elgato, this one.
It's like an inch of brightness on each border, and then you get this like gray. Darker. Yeah.
I think it's for the text boxes, but still, I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing.
Why would that be so noticeable for text, though?
Yeah.
Because the jump and skip buttons are contained within that darker area. From what it looks like.
It's weird. Alright.
Okay, there's a lot of talking here.
The weird thing is, the screen flickering wasn't happening when we were watching the cutscenes, right? Like, or that initial cutscene we had. So it's kind of odd that it's happening now.
Okay, what do we... We got a bigger map here with multiple routes now.
Yep. You can place melee heroes in sword-shaped spot and... Okay, so the specific spots now. I see them. So, it's very faint, but you can still see some of them. So, like...
Yeah, they're not very well lit up.
Yeah, that's something that I would say is a requirement.
If the game hadn't told us, I wouldn't have found this.
Yup, agreed. The required cost is different for each hero. So, okay, it's very similar to like how ARKNIGHTS is, where it's like you have a specific cost to summon these units on the field, basically. Can I place it? I'm literally placing it on top of there.
There we go.
That took a while, but I swear I was placing it on top there, but never mind.
Alright, so we've got our melee blocker in front. We've got the support, fire support on the top.
Yeah, we got the ranged. Yep. Pretty much basic. It does seem very similar to most of these tower defense games. It is very much more so tower defense than strategic, like a sort of Fire Emblem tactical RPG where you're moving around. It's more tower defense like ARKNIGHTS, it seems.
Yeah. Also, I think the camera angle for in-game seems to be a little bit further away than more of a top-down kind of aspect.
Yeah. Also, I've just noticed, I don't think we had a single screen flicker during that fight sequence.
No, it's just the cutscenes.
It's just the cutscenes. Okay, that's something that's good to note. Is like, if you're sharing your screen, then maybe this might be a situation. At least now we know. At least now we know. Because I was concerned that it was also a situation of it just being on the
game itself.
On the screens. The name is Narukami. All right, buddy.
Narukami.
The Persona 4 much? Jesus. All right, let's keep going.
Stage clear.
Acquired hero Rio. That's a normal unit we received there. Fantastic. Always love to receive the normal heroes at the start of the game. It's great. Alright. Let's see now. I am curious as to see when we'll actually get into the
pay to win aspect.
Yeah, the pay to win aspect. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really do apologize, viewers, for the screen tear and stuff, but that's not something I can control. You know what? I'm just skipping this. That literally just blacked out at that point. I could not be bothered anymore.
We're in a supermarket now. Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I see a lady in the bottom left. I don't know what that person's up to.
I think we're protecting her. The door has a health bar.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Okay, we just use a skill and choose on the hero. If you select a hero, action-related commands such as skills and retreat will be displayed. Touch a skill by using the button. Okay. I will say the animations aren't bad. I must admit.
Skill. Let's see what his skill is.
I can't use it. They don't want me to use it. Never mind. It doesn't say like how much. What's the cost of using the skill or anything? Okay, skill is not ready to be used yet, but I can't.
I think it's the green bar underneath the above the character profile.
Good shot. Yeah. It is possible. There is also a way to use skills by dragging the hero icon onto the map. Okay, so I can just use this, basically. Yeah, that's good.
So
that's nice. Easier. That's kind of handy, I will say.
I mean, you could probably like choose it and pause the gameplay, get yourself a little bit of an extra time to view the battlefield. But if you know what you're doing, you can just swipe up and take care of everything.
Yep. No, I like it. So far, gameplay wise, it does remind me a lot of ARKNIGHTS, basically. I wouldn't say it's as like
refined.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not like as refined as ARKNIGHTS. Yeah, that's a good shout. Maybe it's also because I'm so used to ARKNIGHTS is much more I wouldn't say linear, but like much more contained, sort of like, yeah, this is how it is, you know, you've got this row, whereas in this game it's like the maps are a little bit more open, they're more unique, right, in the sense of like it's much more, it's different environments. Like right a second ago we were in the warehouse / dockyard, and now we were in a supermarket randomly, so that's kind of nice. Whereas ARKNIGHTS is much more like, they're in facilities and stuff like that primarily. It's not like unique environments. Although I will say this is me playing Arknights ages ago and doing only like the first 2 chapters or so. So it's not really much I can say on that. Like, you know, Arknights environments might have improved tremendously since then, but still. All right, another one. Lily, fantastic, great. Thanks, game. Can I summon? Oh, there we go.
We're here to do something. All right.
This is the lobby screen. Click here to go to the operation area. Okay. Fantastic. They're gonna make me do another one. Let me guess. All missions mission areas have a recommended level. It's gonna compare your abilities to the risk level of the enemy. On the panel, you can view the terrain info, hacked from nearby devices and satellites. Try tapping it. Ooh, okay, that's kind of nice. They show you the map before you start, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, you can plan.
No, I don't want to enter the mission, please. Let me go. Let me go. I hate this
No.
every single time, bro. I hate this when they do this to you in the tutorials. They're like, no, you have to do this mission now.
Look at the menu that we've opened up for you.
We've opened up all of this for you, but nope, you have to do this mission first. Then you can access whatever you want. And it's like, please, no, I don't want to do that.
I think Punishing Grey Raven did that to me, where it wouldn't let me actually do anything in the menu for like an hour.
Yep, it's not fun.
Okay, so now we're at a house on a street.
Okay, protect the precious house. All right, that's not a problem. Buddy.
It's Jin's house, man. We gotta keep it clear.
You gotta save the protagonist. All right, can I not place him anywhere? No. Okay. All right, let's do this. I guess we had to place that lady first.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's got a shield. Oh, never mind.
She has a shield on the back of her, but she has a very big sword as well. Alright, let's bring in a ranged hero. There we go. Keep in mind that ranger class prioritize attack on flying monsters. Gotcha. That's actually kind of nice.
Okay.
It probably will be a bit annoying for some players, but I don't see it as a problem in my opinion. I think it's cool.
Oh, it looks like.
Oh, I wish you know my melee heroes would also attack, but you know it's fine.
So you have to have anti-air.
You have to have both on the field. So melee will only attack melee, it seems like. Okay, after you bring in a recovery.
I don't remember picking on
healer. Neither do I, to be honest. I only remember 3 of them, but it's okay. Let's use her skill. There we go.
Ground slam.
Ground slam. Yep. Okay, you can't use her skill.
There's a lot of enemies on the screen.
I have no idea what's going on.
Let me know what skills we're using now. I don't even know if they're doing anything.
No idea.
Right,
I mean, my house is getting destroyed by these drones, but we move. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So out of 5 units that you've placed, only 2 of them can attack air targets.
Yep. I think you'll have to make sure you adjust accordingly because, like Arknights, it has that whole retreat system basically where you can pull back units and bring on other units instead. So maybe that would be smart. Oh, we got this character already.
Oh.
Fantastic. SR and oh, we were just getting all the free units basically. Thanks, game. We've got all the normal units in the game. There we go. That's all exactly what we needed. All right.
I want to get this Vlad Dracula character that's on the loading screen.
Let's get stronger too. Okay, let's do this.
All right. So training or summon? Training. Okay. So I guess we'll find out now if we're capped.
Yup. Exactly. Alright, so it's telling me to go back. I mean, we got to level 3, but I am level 3, so it doesn't make a difference. Can you stop making me do stuff, please? Let me just actually play the game.
You are playing the game, Gale. What's wrong?
Okay. When I say playing the game, I mean playing the gacha side of the game.
The only part that we actually care about is summons and where can I spend money.
We're addicts for a reason, bro. We're addicts for a reason. Alright, let's see. I mean, to be honest, like I said, the game so far, it doesn't seem that bad. The graphics itself, the character models aren't too bad at all. Neither is the game itself. Obviously, I don't know if I would say, like, I'd go for this game over, what's it called? Arknights. If you're looking for a tower defense experience, I mean, Arknights is, like, the go-to no matter what, right? But I still think this is decent. It's not bad at all.
And I think the backgrounds are pretty well drawn.
Yep, agreed. Yeah, I do like the environments. Like I said earlier on, I think the environments are great in my opinion.
Alright, so healer in the back?
Wait, I don't want to use the healer. I want to bring out Jin first. Let's do this.
Alright, so we got...
I wonder if there will be an auto mode. It doesn't seem like there's an option for auto mode. Otherwise, they would have said, you know, oh, it's locked or something. So I don't think there's an auto mode, which kind of is disappointing. But I do wonder if there's something like ARKNIGHTS where you can just send in your units like, oh, if you've cleared the stage once, it'll automatically register that you've done it before, kind of thing.
Okay.
Let me bring this person out just in case. And then we'll bring in a healer. Yep. Because yeah, ARKNIGHTS has this thing where once you're done with one clear, you will be able to basically do it again, but you don't have to control it or anything of that sort, because you'll automatically, they'll automatically know that, okay, you've done it already, these are the units you use, this is how you did it, and it'll just copy what you did the last time, basically, right? So I would hope that there's something like that maybe, but who knows, we'll only find out once we actually get a chance to
thing is a
explore
chainsaw.
the game. Yeah, that guy has a whole chainsaw.
And he has a gun.
Yeah, he has a good old machine gun there. All right, I need to bring out a healer actually. Let's do this.
Danger, danger.
All right, this is the last wave as well, so let's see what happens here.
Chainsaw. We got a big boy in there.
Let's activate you. Let's use your skill. There we go. Bouncy. Let's 1 second. Let me just drag it here, and there we go.
So you got 2 more slots to bring out people.
1 second. This has been bad. I didn't realize you were getting
Uh-oh.
overrun. I did not realize you were getting overrun until then.
There we go. There we
Could
cleared
have
it.
been a bit of a problem. Yeah, but we cleared it. Yep, we cleared it. Okay. Oh yeah, I could have brought out 7 people. Never mind. I was
Yeah.
being very hesitant for no reason there. That's my bad. Bro,
Trend
we're
us
just
on
getting
hard
free
mode.
units, bro. There's just so many normal units we're just getting for free.
We're just building out the team. Space-time
Switch
Rift
to
Emergency.
space-time rift emergency response system. Just activated the lock functions.
Oh, well, thank Lord.
Yeah, but what? Wait, what? I missed that. We have no choice. Activate the space-time engine. It will remove the space-time energy limit.
Ooh, that was some janky
Even if
character
you
model
don't
right
like the
there.
results of your summon, I'll give you 30 retries with my abilities. Oh, okay. So that's the
30
summon system.
rerolls. Huh.
That's not bad. Also, I don't know if they missed out on actually changing the text there, but oh well.
Yeah, it kind of
All right,
switched
let's see
back
the summon
afterwards.
animations then. Now.
Okay,
Okay,
so
purple, gold.
gold.
I assume gold
Rainbow,
means 5-star
yeah.
or SSR. Okay,
Oh,
so let's open one by one. So normals, get them out of the way.
Some
These
rares.
are the rares. Okay, some nice
So-
designs here and there, I must admit.
SR.
SR, what's the SSR?
Oh.
I do like this cutscene, I must
the
admit.
healer
Okay,
here?
shield unit. Oh, isn't this the chick from the start?
Yeah,
From the cutscenes?
priest healer. I'm thinking.
Bride.
yeah,
Okay,
Bride.
that's an interesting name. All right then. All right, I want to see how this goes. So that's
an
one of
interesting
30,
shot
so you
right
can
there.
do more. Yeah, that is a very interesting shot right there. We'll do, I think, 10 and see what what the situation is. I want to see if we can get multiple or not, because some games don't allow you to get multiple, right? I mean, this is one of
Yeah.
those. But you do it does seem like you can get a difference in the rares and SR. So I want to see if you can get multiple SRs or something.
We got Dracula as the SR.
Yeah, a
So
different
what is-
one here.
This is a Western girl. No.
Bella,
Bella.
Ranger. A beautiful woman from the west of the United States. So yes, you were right. It is.
Yeah.
It's a,
See, there we go.
It is a cowgirl. Oh, we'll take it. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. I want to see what other characters we can get here.
I feel like I'm
I'm
having a
just curious
seizure
to
from this summon animation though. Like
I
that's
must
a whole lot of
admit,
bright
yeah,
lights.
the number of colors. Okay, so we
Oh,
didn't get
no
an
purple.
SR here. I really am curious if we can get multiple SRs here. Now, I probably should have checked. Okay, we've seen this lady
Yeah,
before.
we got her already.
I want to see if we can get some variety, and I want to see if we can get multiple as well.
Yeah, I want to start with a stacked account, please.
Yeah, exactly. Come on now. Also, I don't think that those individuals mean anything as well, by the way. The ones that appear right after the thing bursts, right?
No, I think there's
Oh.
just silhouettes. Oh, runway model. Okay. With a
Runway model.
pistol?
Okay, then.
Yeah. With a revolver.
Another ranger.
She's got the hat from like Resident Evil.
Noir, an elite TD member from France. All right, friend. Oh my.
Okay.
All right, that him. All right then.
Loving the side
me
slits.
likey. Me very much likey. Okay, I do think it does seem like, I mean, it is 2 purples. I do think it does mean that this is not like, you're not gonna get multiple golds, I think, at this point. Oh, we gotta...
Going Great Britain.
Yeah, we're going to Great Britain. Wait, is it Great Britain? He has a France symbol on his thing.
Maybe.
I think. I couldn't see that properly.
He's conducting an orchestra of cannons.
Or is that Dutch or France? I can't tell. Oh, that is French, 100%. Yeah. There's just no way.
Twisted doppelganger.
Alright, let's keep going.
Interesting that it's 30 rerolls, though. Because MHA lets you do it over forever.
Yeah, this reminds me of more Epic 7 style, where it's like, oh yeah, you can only get 1 gold, and it's 30 attempts at max. That's it. Oh, new one as well. Girl. Another new one. Mechanic girl, of course. I will have to have one every single time. I swear, this is just a common trope as well in every game as well, as having like a small girl who's like a mechanic, basically.
Yeah.
And she's a support.
And from Japan.
100%. Every
could have fooled me.
Oh well.
Right,
hello? Can you hear me?
6 of 30. Oh. Hello?
Joker?
Hello?
I think he's dead. No, oh, you're there. You're there. Hello,
no,
hello.
I'm here.
Alright, sweet. I was just a bit concerned. I thought he couldn't hear me. Alright, let's see what we get here. I think we'll run with whatever we get in the next 2-3, I think. Because, yeah, I don't see this... I don't see us getting multiple golds. I think you are only guaranteed 1.
Okay, runway model again.
Runway model again. We'll go up until 10, like I said. I promise. We said we'll go up until 10. We'll go to 10. But I think it's a kind of a neat thing to let people have like an opportunity to at least get multiple SRs, though. You know, because sometimes some games also limit that as well. So purple. You can try and get like at least multiple, like 2 SRs and 1 SSR at the very minimum. Oh, another character here. Oh, is this a scientist?
Yeah, it's from the cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, time.
He literally controls time, so I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that.
So I've kept track, and all of the character silhouettes that pop in during the animation, they have all been the same, so they do not matter.
Yeah, Esper, okay.
But by the way, he hates kids. Did you see that at the very end of his...
Yeah, I saw. I did notice that. I did notice that he hates kids. Well, it's the classic trope again. Common trope, I must admit. Alright, let's see.
Nah.
I wonder what the rates are. I'm curious. Oh my god,
Monster truck. Me and my trucker hat. Oh, okay.
Leos. Okay, that's very impressive, mate. Very, very impressive. I must admit, very impressive.
Do it again. Sure. You do not impress me.
Alright, let's see what this one is. And then we can actually go and check out the rates and stuff, because we have been mucking about way too much and having fun with this. Let's see what we get here. This is the final one anyways.
Oh.
Let's see what we get here. Oh, Defender lady.
This is the...
Shield
yeah.
lady. Yeah, bride.
No, this is the priest. The bride.
Yeah, the bride.
Bride.
We'll take it.
It's always good to have a better healer, yeah.
I must admit, the shot for this one is very interesting, to say the least. Alright, let's go with that. Do you wish to confirm this current summoned hero? Once confirmed, it cannot be reversed. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
I'm not too attached.
Not too attached. Yep.
Summon 1 time, summon 10 plus 1.
I didn't notice that it was 1200, but yeah, let's see. No, I do not want to add the heroes yet. Please, let me just... No,
well, you're gonna do it anyways.
I mean, I can auto-form. That's fine. No, please do not... Okay, am I free to do whatever I want? Yes! I'm free to do whatever I want.
Pre-registration. 3,300 crystals, huh? And a ticket. Guaranteed SSR ticket.
So, and it's random, so view chance. So you have a 5% chance of getting any one of these, basically. Alright, interesting.
1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, crap.
I'm sorry about that. I missed that. 1 second. Is there any way for me to check? Oh, no.
I'm sure if you go back to the banner.
No, here it is. Yeah, I got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 19?
19 SSRs, not bad. Alright, let's see now. One thing I wanted to check. I mean, this is giving us a good opportunity. So we're level 4, right?
Yes, so let's see if we can overlevel someone.
Exactly. Training. Insufficient user level. I hate this. Why do you do this? I hate it.
Grind.
I absolutely hate it. Already, I hate it. I hate it massively. Alright, let's go to the time engine. Let's see the rates for this game. Alright, so there's Abyss pickup, Hero pickup, Hero summon. Problem is, I don't know what they are.
You can't see what the banner is.
I cannot see. I'm legally blind. Can I see details, maybe?
Okay, so there's...
Okay, so here it tells
us. What's the rate
so
up?
It's Beatrice who's rate up. You have all of these guys as well. What's the chance though? Let's see.
0.4%. So 3% SSR rate.
The 3% SSR rate is not bad. That 0.4% featured rate is really
awful.
Bad. Yeah, that's something like from SDS or something. Honestly, that's really bad. Because usually, like, if you look at other gacha games, like even FGO, yes, their SSR rate for the characters or the the servants is 1% total, but the featured rate up is 0.8%, which is arguably way better than this, right?
Yeah, and in Slime, it's the rate up is 0.7, so.
Yeah, so I always say like it should be at least like 0.7, 0.8 onwards.
Wait, why does Nor have a 0.08% chance? Oh, okay, so they're both rated up 0.07 and 0.5.
It's just weird, man. It's just so weird. What's the hero pickup hero summon chance? Let's see. 0.14. Why is Beatrice so low though in all of the banners?
She
0.07 and then 0.1 for everybody else. No idea. Maybe because she's right up here or something. I don't know. No idea.
If
this is a. Go ahead.
If they rate up a unit but then rate down that same unit in a separate banner that's up at the same time, that seems pretty janky to me.
Yeah, it's quite janky. I'm not gonna lie. The benefit is, of course, doing a multi is you get one extra unit. There is a pity system here. I mean, if I could.
Is there?
Apparently there is.
Our hero selection ticket.
Summon bonus 0 out of 100, 0 out of 200, and then 0 out of 300.
Gotcha. Okay, I see it.
I assume each multi is 10 points. We'll have to see in a second here.
Exchange shop. You can buy fragments for characters.
Fragments, yep. I don't know how to get those fragments, but we'll see. We'll find out, I suppose, in a second. Let's just get into it and see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point in us, dilly-dallying anything or anything of that sort. So let's go.
All right, looking for a gold.
So that's blue. Then it'll be purple. Come on, go gold. Okay, so you did get gold.
Cool.
Okay.
What's the draw look
like? All right.
One purple, one gold.
Let's see. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, not Mickey. Come on. This is a new character. Another healer. Oh my luck.
Oh wow. We will never die.
We literally won't die. Come on. Igel. It's very interesting name. Alright, let's keep going. I mean, hey, at least we got an SSR. I mean,
keep the luck rolling.
Again, the 3% rates aren't bad. You're very likely. I mean, look
another
at this.
gold.
Yeah, it's just that if you're trying to go for the featured unit, it looks like it's unlikely you'll get it. Oh my god.
America.
No way.
America. Oh wow.
Really? This is what we're having?
The perfect guard American superstar.
You know what? I can't. This is not something I was expecting to see today. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something I was expecting to see today. But yeah, you did see there as well. Per multi, it does seem like it bases on how many units you pull. If I could go back, thank you, game.
Okay, so it's plus 11 for the multi.
Plus 11 for the multi. So if
right there.
In that sense, you would need like about. How much would that be? How many multis would that be?
100.
11 times 30 would be like 330.
27
right?
multis?
Yeah, something like that. 27, 28 multis, I would say.
And how much is a pack?
How much is a pack? We can check that out right now.
It takes 1,200 to do a multi.
Black market. You know what? I'm curious about the black market. What are we saying here?
Skip tickets.
So that's. I mean, that's free. I'll just pick that up.
Training items.
So
I think. Oh.
Yeah, those are training items. So we have chronocore, fragments, more particle / training stuff, skip tickets, fragments. No idea
Wait,
what dimension energy
one
is.
skip ticket for 160 diamonds, and that's 20% off.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that for any person, to be quite honest. Oh,
free
bro,
gift.
what is with these images not being there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can buy a unit, it seems like.
You straight up buy a unit. Is it a...
No, I do not
oh.
want that. God damn it, you'll need to blur that out, editor. Alright, let's just pick this up instead. No idea what that is, it's free. But I guess you get these packs. I wish you could see what they were. I can't even see what they are.
It'd be really helpful, because I don't know any of these character names.
You know what, I'm just gonna pick this up and just go with this. Somebody, editors, blur that out. Thank you. SSR hero tickets, spring semester, what is this for?
Background.
Changes desktop image to spring. Okay, I don't care about that. Free supply daily, that's fine. We get a free ticket as well. Actually, we need to find out where we can use the tickets as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you have the hero packs, limited supply. These are just weekly packs and stuff. Nice.
Wait, go back to the hero pack real fast.
What, sorry?
Go back to the hero pack real fast.
1 second, yeah.
I think...
They give you the thing here. And
yeah,
this is
but I think it's only for the
material,
ones that you pulled.
That is a good shout. Yeah, that is actually true because we got all of these units, these SSRs.
Yeah.
That is a very good point. Alright, good to note. Then you have the weekly pack as well here, but you have to use the gems to download, to buy them. I was gonna say download them. A monthly subscription as well. Can I see how much it costs to buy? Okay, this tells us a lot more.
1,600 diamonds.
So it's 1,200 per multi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a monthly limit. These are monthly limits. I don't know what it would cost beyond that. I assume the monthly limit is on the bonus, right?
Yeah.
So it's about for 2 multis, it's £40, which is about $50. I would say $45 to $50.
2 multis.
2 multis for $50. I mean, that's better than Dokkan, but Dokkan's like the bottom of the bar in terms of standard, I would say. I don't know if this is like insane value, to be quite honest. I'd say there's probably better games with more value than this. But I mean, if you think about it, you're getting 3 multis per month instead. If you're just going to buy the monthly sales, you will get 3 multis on a 40 pack, which is not bad at all in theory.
Yeah, and it looks like every single mission gives you 30 diamonds when you clear it, so...
Yeah. I mean, which isn't an insane amount, to be quite honest. What does this do? Let's see.
Dimension energy.
Okay, we get
more
just
training
energy,
material.
stamina and stuff. Okay.
Oh, stamina.
So SSR hero ticket per month, you can get 1 SSR hero ticket for 4,000 gems.
4,000.
I don't know if that's better than going for multis, because in theory you have a 3%, you have a 97% chance of not getting an SSR, right?
Yeah.
And you could probably instead of doing that, you could just spend the equivalent of about 3.5 multis, right? 3.5 multis makes sense. Yeah, 3.5 multis to just get an SSR hero ticket, but that's also random what SSR you get. Kind of very iffy. You've got costumes as well. What a shocker. Which you can buy from where? Where can you get this from? Where do you get this item from? I do not know. Can I?
What's
not enough consumables. Very interesting. I have no idea where to get that item from, but okay. Interesting. I mean, there's a season pass as well. It's not been implemented yet. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst gacha I've seen so far.
No, it
does seem a little
visuals.
bit heavy.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah.
Monthly attendance.
Okay, so you get an SSR per month. Is that good or bad? I don't know necessarily.
30 days for a guaranteed SSR just for logging in? I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. You've got obviously these event missions for you to just start up and play, right?
I mean, what does Dokkan give you for 1,300 days logged in?
Yeah, I mean, that is true as well. That is very, very true.
1,000 Zenny?
Yeah. It's just not great, trust me.
Lucky dice event.
Is this? I guess this is one of those like in-game events that's just like, oh, you can do this and you get items basically. 3 chronocore boxes, and you can do it once a day pretty much. I mean, kind of nice. It's there to be there. All right, let's go to the inventory.
Prison of
Let's see,
Intimidation.
consumable.
Gear.
All right, here it is. So let's use the end-to-end SSR. I should have checked the chance. I mean, I got an end.
Oh.
What a surprise.
Okay.
All right, let's
So you
use
don't even
this.
summon, do you? It just gives it to you.
Hua. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, it just gives it to you. It literally just gives you the character. Seems interesting. You can now awaken heroes, awakening heroes greatly. Okay, so this is the dupe system, right?
Okay.
I am a bit concerned already because there's a lot of awakening required here. I can tell already.
Yeah,
you need to
your
do
level's
1,
still
2,
locked.
3, 4.
15.
So that's it. Gets it to awaken 1. Interesting. Oh my god! I just realized how much it does here. So if you get to awaken 5, you jump up by 127% HP and attack.
Holy mother.
What is it for S rank SSRs? Let me check. 1 second. That's a lot. That's a
That is a
drastic
huge jump. All right, there's your.
Yeah, let's look at this.
170.
170% for. Okay, yeah, no, this is. Okay, now I see I see where the pay to win stuff comes in, bro. That's just insane.
You want
'Cause
20%
wait,
at one dupe, 170% at 5 dupes?
Yeah, so I'm looking at this right now, right? The requirements, right? So it starts off at 15 here, 30, then it goes to 30. Assuming it goes to 45, then so 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Because there's 5 awakens, right?
You think it goes up by 15 increments? I'm feeling if it's super dupe heavy, it's going to be double whatever the last one is.
Well, I have no idea, to be honest, because that, yeah, I mean, let me see if I have some other characters, some of the normal characters, maybe I have a lot of them, a lot of dupes for them, maybe. Okay, so we have this. This will give us an idea. So yep. 30.
30.
Okay, they have a max awakening.
Because she's basic, okay.
Yeah, okay, never mind then. That doesn't really help us a lot then. God damn it. We want to learn more about the game and you're not letting us. Game, please. Oh. Wait, I can redo this with you, please. Okay, no, we can. So no, it does go up by 15.
Up to 15, okay.
15, alright. So you need effectively 15 plus 30, 45, 45 plus 45, 90, 90 plus 60, 150, 150 plus 75, 225 dupes for these guys. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's yeah, that's a little bit more iffy than I thought it would have been, to be quite honest.
Is that 15 dupes total to max them out? If you get them in increments of 15?
Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense if it is 50. If you get 15 per summon, then you would need, you need quite a lot. 15 of that. 15 times 15, 25.
Copies of a unit at a 3%.
That's some Legends rates, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's LF non-boosted, extra sparking rate. That is rough.
That is very rough. I mean, I like the core idea of the game, but the dupe system, I mean, again, we can't really tell how important it is until we get further into the game, right? But, I mean, I have to assume once you get into some of the more, difficult content, like, say, the Rift down here at the bottom, right?
Yeah, you're gonna need those 170% boosts to all your units.
For sure. It also depends on how usable the lower rate units are as well, because right now, I mean, I haven't experienced the game enough to tell, like, oh, everything is balanced, like how ARKNIGHTS is, because but the thing is, even in ARKNIGHTS, I never felt the need to go for dupes, because dupes weren't that crazy. It was always, you needed to make sure you leveled up and awakened your units. Here, I mean, based on those stats boosts alone, it is imperative you go for those just to be able to clear everything with ease, right? So yeah, I'm not sure. What do you think, Joker, about the game so far?
I mean, on a visual aspect, it's pretty decent. The pay-to-win system is very apparent now, based on the dupes. And honestly, we haven't played enough to see how hard content will be and how much will require dupes. But overall, I think I'm going to give it a final score on this initial thing, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would give it something similar to that as well, because right now, I can't really tell that much. We might come back and do another video on this in the future. Maybe I'll bring Nolar in for that one, because I know he was talking about the game as well before we started this, before I even got into recording. He told me a little bit about the game. So we'll see how it is. I'm probably gonna play it a little bit more. We might come back with sort of like a week later impression or 2 weeks later impression, so that I know what the game is like. And hopefully, for the love of God, if I can actually see what I am doing in the game, it would help out a lot as well, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and obviously comment down below what do you guys think of the game so far. You know, if you played ARKNIGHTS, are you planning on trying the game to see how it compares? I'm curious to see what you guys think. From Joker and I, we appreciate you guys for watching this video, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.
See you guys.